Ground and connect. When I first heard about connecting to source, it was from a program to learn how to be psychic. I went through the 5-minute videos and got to the part where I was supposed to see my guardian angel, and I stopped. I didn't want to go see my guardian angel. I was scared. Was not sure what I was scared of, but I was scared. We tend to be scared of things that we don't know or understand. It doesn't mean that it's bad. We just don't understand it. I thought there would be bad or what I call lower vibrations that could somehow hurt me. And this is not the truth, though. Living people are to be feared more due to the harm that they cause rather than spirits. It all depends on what you believe to be true in your life. Grounding is the body's way to be connected to both source and the earth. The source of healing is located in the core of the earth. And when we ground a cord to the center, we can also call up the healing energy. This is a powerful energy that can help remove all of the energy inside that does not belong to us, help move all of that out, all of that pain, the hurt, the sadness, the grief, anger, feelings of hate that just don't belong to you. This process is easy to do once you get your heart and your head in the same feelings. Imagine your grounding cord connecting you to the middle of the earth. Now imagine a beam of light that is that healing energy that comes back up from where you ground the cord and it's connecting into the middle of the earth. This is what you will be imagining or seeing, feeling, or knowing during the meditation and activation for this grounding and connect module. Meaning, grounding for beginners would mean being present in the moment, going barefoot in the grass, taking a walk in nature, eat healthy, or doing any activity that can make you feel more connected in this present moment and connected to Earth. I will be teaching you about the grounding cord that will attach to the base of your spine since you want a firmer grounding cord when opening up to source. You're going to see in future modules that the grounding cord is going to open up as wide as your aura and sometimes as wide as like a reading field. Being grounded with intentions sent up to source is the way that you'll be able to connect without worries of lower or darker entities coming into your space. No darkness can enter into the light. So when you're a light source that's connected and your vibrations raised, no lower beings can enter into your space. Setting an intention for no lower beings just means you have angels and archangels and more who will watch your back in case you're busy. We need to be grounded because we not only have our physical body, but we have an astral body, a spirit, a soul, the essence of who we are. It's our consciousness. Don't forget that labels are what you place values upon rather than seeing them for the words that they are. I see these words as all interchangeable. They all mean the same thing. I don't make a big deal about words or labels. We have to use them as a way of communication. The astral body is defined as a subtle body, intermediate between the intelligent soul and the mental body composed of subtle material. Within the yoga philosophy, it is said that our bodies are actually made up of 3 bodies. We're not going to get into all the bodies that we have. It really doesn't matter what your belief system is. All we need to understand in this program is how to ground each and every one of your bodies with our intentions and grounding techniques. No matter what you believe, you can ground it all. We all have that higher self that has constant connection to source, God, universe, or creator. When life puts us through a lot of pain and sadness, our higher self may not always be fully within us. There's too much pain going on. It's not until we raise up our vibration can we connect to our higher self. What is this higher self? It's also known as our intuition. It's that all-knowing truth in our lives. You may already know your higher self exists, or you could be the first one just hearing about it now. One thing is for certain that no matter where you get your information from, We will almost always be saying exactly the same thing, but in a little different manner. It's because we all have different communication styles. The program that I created is meant to build your trust and belief to empower your own self with the truth of all of your connections. Grounding is the technique of making your physical body more aware in the present moment and physically ground yourself to the earth through nature walk or barefoot in the grass. And you could also listen to music, you could take a bath, or there's many other ways. You also want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep and nutrition and prioritize your physical wellness. Try these things to bring you closer to the earth and master your meditation. These are the ways the physical body can ground. These are a good starting point when you are not aware of how powerful you are as a person or your spirit. When we begin to understand who and what we are made of, we will not only have a different perspective on life, we will experience it in an amazing way. To do this, we first have to know that we have that higher source always connected to heaven or place where spirits go when they pass over. You know, your soul will go somewhere when you die, and your loved ones are in a place too. You wouldn't have bought my program if you didn't believe that we are eternal or at least curious about it. The stronger in your belief system you are, the stronger your connection you will be when you're trying to connect to source. No matter what your belief system you take on, it really doesn't matter as long as it feels good to you. That's what will work best for you. We not only have our higher self connected to source at all times, we are a soul that's here on earth as an individual body, but our human souls are also all connected. Our soul is our essence, you know, our intuition, who we are, whatever you want to call it. We're always connected into the collective of people, which I call our souls. And we're also able to connect with source connection, which is heaven, the spirit world, God, creator, angels, whatever you want to call it again. Our human side lives here on earth, and therefore we have that ego side. My definition of ego is probably not the same that you are thinking of someone who has a major one. Ego is the human side to all of us that tells us that we're not good enough, or that we're crazy, or we're dumb, or all these negative things. These are the lies we actually tell ourselves. Soul is the pure love side of us that knows we are here for a purpose. Our soul knows eternal joy and peace. We want our souls to connect with our higher selves and form a bond that no ego of ours can break. We start this process by grounding. Ground to earth, stay present in the moment, and take life head on from a higher perspective. It's not too late to join my group if you haven't. We will walk you through your struggles. Are you possibly one of those people who are always connected into the collective of people and didn't even know it? You may know it because you feel other people's energy. Well, this is a great reason why you need to ground. You can set your intention to release any energy that does not belong to you and that you may have picked up during the day. Don't forget to bring the healing energy up from the middle of the earth. It can help clear you out. Holding on to others' energies is only holding you down and not allowing you to free your mind and soul. Make sure you repeat the grounding technique along with your meditation once every day, at least. Sometimes you have to ground a few times. Once you do this for long enough, it will become a habit and you won't have to spend more than 5 minutes a day to achieve the same goal. First, learn it and then make it part of your routine. Spend time truly going through the steps and feeling them. Now that we have the grounding covered, we'll go ahead and talk about connections. The way that I have you connect is very simple. You will imagine a beam of golden or white light coming down from source, heaven, God, creator, or just from way up in the sky. Imagine that beam of light as wide as your head, and as it flows through your head all the way down to meet your healing energy flowing up from the earth source. These two lights will intermingle inside of you, causing you to be a space of neutrality. No pain, no thoughts, no feelings, just neutral. The beam of golden light can be a combination of like gold light with white speckles. No matter what the beam you imagine, make sure you imagine it going higher than you could ever know. When you're in a meditative state, using your grounding technique, pulling in the healing energy, and then source light coming down, well, this creates that emotionless space where you are neutral. No feelings, no thoughts, nothing. Connections to source are clearer when you start in the neutral space to receive information. It's easy. There's a beam of golden light that flows from heaven through your head and throughout every inch of your body. This light intermingles with the healing grounding light coming up from Earth's source to provide you with that neutral space you need for communication. Now, go listen to that meditation and activation. Much love to you all.